Today we're talking humidors, why they're practical, who they're for, and ultimately why I feel each and every single one of you are gonna love these as much as I do. So let's talk about that today on the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Scott. Thank you for joining me as well. As I had mentioned, we're talking specifically about two humidors today. We're gonna get into that right now, but first, let's talk a little bit about the packaging and how this is gonna be shipped and received to you at your home. So as you can see right here on the desk, this is the box that this item will come packaged in. It's gonna actually come within another box, adding to even a secondary layer of security and making sure that your package is delivered to you safe and sound. Let's go ahead and kind of take a look at this a little bit, kind of a quick unboxing. So as you can see right here, first and foremost, we've got two pieces of foam on each side that are holding these humidors in place. It has this protective layer covering the humidor to assure that no scratches or anything like that end up on your humidor. Taking it out of the box, as you can see, again, two layers of foam on each side. Really nicely wrapped. So it's assuring that, again, your item is going to come safe and sound, no problems there. So let's get rid of that. And there you have it. Perfect, no scratches. Looks exactly like you're going to want it when it comes from Xifei. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the exterior, what the unit is kind of composed of, and what some of the features are of this desktop humidor. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look a little bit at the exterior of this unit first and foremost. So it's gonna have this kind of carbon fiber look, not actually carbon fiber, but it is gonna give you the appearance of it being carbon fiber. Exterior, we have this analog hygrometer. Again, I always like to default to more of a digital hygrometer just for the sake of it being a little bit more accurate for the humidity levels of your cigar. So as you can see, again, beautiful exterior design. It's got this see-through glass portion, so you're able to not only see, but show off a few of the cigars that you may have within the unit. As we flip it around to the back, you'll see two metal kind of silver hinges there. Again, nice that they're metal, not plastic. No lock on the front. It is branded with the logo from Xifei. Again, the digital hygrometer. And as you can see, pretty straightforward, beautiful design. I'm gonna say this is about as sleek as they get. Will hold upwards of 25 cigars. Again, depending on the size of the cigars that you're putting within this unit. And on the bottom here comes with a couple of areas you can put these almost like rubber feet on those. Again, lined with a more of a felt kind of bottom. Really not gonna go or move around anywhere once you kind of get this thing set wherever it is that you're gonna place it. So next up, as you can see, there's a few items in there. Let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what this humidor is going to come with. So as we open the unit here, again, this is one of my favorite things about Xifei is that they always seem to include these extra items that are just bonuses or perks to already a fantastic item. Again, this is going to come packaged in this styrofoam insert, of which you're ultimately going to take out and season the humidor. But this is showing exactly what your humidor is going to come with. So let's kind of take a closer look at exactly what this is. So from your right to left, so we're going to have a guillotine cutter, which is nice, a nice little ashtray. We have the humidification stick here. We actually have a really nice humidification solution. It's gonna come with something you're able to add directly to your humidification stick right away, so you're good to go. And then also a really nice kind of little holder here. You put that together and it becomes basically a cigar stand. So that is what you get with this unit. We'll dive into now exactly what the construction of this unit is. Now again, I had mentioned we were talking two cigar humidors today. So we've got two different sizes. We've got one that's a little bit lower, flatter to the ground. We've got one that's a little bit thicker here. As you can see, all the items that you see right here in front of you are going to come with this slightly larger unit here as well. Again, the same kind of design. You've got more of that kind of carbon fiber exterior look to it. Again, very sleek, analog hygrometer. Again, same metal, silver hinges on the back. It is branded again on the front as Xifei. overall, beautiful, beautiful items. So there is one that's going to be slightly larger. Again, you're going to get the same exact items: ashtray, humidification stick, cigar stand, a solution to add to your humidification stick, and a beautiful guillotine cutter. So let's talk a little bit about, again, the construction of both of these. You're going to have anywhere from about 25 to 50. Same is going to apply roughly with the slightly thicker and larger humidor here as well. But both have the same appeal. Again, that beautiful carbon fiber look to them. So if you're someone like me who appreciates something a little bit more, I'll say classy, maybe a little bit more aggressive, dare I say manly, something along those lines, these are absolutely fantastic looking. But let's go ahead right now and kind of talk a little bit about what the interior kind of construction of these units have to offer. All right, so looking at the interior of the unit, again, all lined with Spanish cedar, so you got that beautiful smell, look, all of that. So how I would probably set this up would be to add my humidification stick to one of these sides. There you have the whole entire side over here for your cigar. So depending on, again, on the size, that's gonna have everything to do with the, quantity of the cigars that you add to this unit specifically. So as you can see, again, beautiful hinges, nice metal hinges like I had mentioned before. Slide this over a little bit. Now you've got your humidification stick there. Again, if you didn't want to use that, you could implement more of a humidification pack, eliminate that there, maybe use the divider for some different cigars, things along those lines. But again, you can set this up however it is that works maybe best for you. But again, the interior construction is the most important part. And again, as we mentioned, one of the most important parts of a humidor is making sure that it is properly sealed. So we'll do that right now and just kind of give you an idea of, perfect. It fits nice and tight, so you know that whatever the humidity is that you're gonna have in there is gonna stay within the unit. Again, this is probably where I would default to more of a digital hygrometer and or maybe a humidification pack, just to kind of help maintain those proper humidity level. So there you go, two absolutely beautiful humidors. Both come with everything that you see right here in front of you. Two different sizes, maybe one, again, a little bit lower, a little bit smaller, maybe for less cigars. If you're looking to do more stacking or have more volume, this you're maybe going to get anywhere from about 50 to 65 or 70 cigars. So there's an adequate amount of cigars you can add to each one of these humidors, but they are practical for, I'm going to say, everybody. Even if you have huge cigar collection, you always have the ability to have a couple of these kind of sitting around the house, showing off your cigars. Just something that you don't maybe have to go into a large humidor for. These will offer something, again, a little bit more practical, more readily available, easy to get into, easy to maintain. So everything that you see in front of you here is exactly what you're going to get from Xifei. So now the question is, how do you get these? Make sure you check out the link in the description below. That will have access to not only these two units, but a lot of other fantastic items from Xifei. Again, quickly becoming, or has become, my absolute go-to when it comes to cigar accessories. Again, it's one of the things I love and appreciate about cigars is the fact that you're able to, have as many kind of cigar accessories, things kind of laying around the house. These are two beautiful looking, functioning cigar humidors, again, that have more of that kind of carbon fiber look to them. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. Greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to follow me, you can on Facebook and Instagram, those places at My Bourbon Journey. If you'd like to become part of the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club and support the channel, make sure you check out the Patreon link in the description below. Also, again, link to all of these items that you see here in front of you, linked in the description below. With that being said, thank you again for joining me, and remember, it's about the journey and not the destination. We'll see you next time.